All right, fellas. Start with you. What's your name?
Easy.
Easy? And you?
Mason.
Mason and Easy. All right. You guys have hiked quite a bit on this Appalachian Trail, huh?
I through hiked the whole thing in 2021. 2018, excuse me.
Yeah.
2021 is right now.
2021.
Been out here a few times, but
Yeah.
made a little bit of miles.
So you guys are just sharing some stories with me and stuff. Do you have any advice that you would give anybody through hiking or thinking about trying to through hike?
My advice would be take every day one day at a time. Every day's different. Every place is different. Enjoy the time, and particularly mingle with people and get to know them, because you never know who's going to end up being your friends and your lifelong buddies.
Yeah,
So enjoy the ride.
I like that.
Mine would be don't think any more than 7-8 days ahead. Don't worry about everything that you haven't hiked, because it'll just worry you, and don't worry about what's going on at home. Don't worry about any of that. Just worry about the next 3 days and that you're going to be hiking until you get to town, and then the 3 days afterward. You do that enough times, you'll hike the whole trip.
Down for me.
Hey. And what is your name?
I'm Katie.
Katie. I'm Huck. Just pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Where are you from?
I come down from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
You got a guard on there, right?
No.
Ah, no. No, I'm just kidding. I'm teasing you. I'm teasing you. Okay, now no more jokes.
Do I lie?
You do your work. You do your work.
I'm at church. Do I lie?
We're getting married in August.
Oh, welcome.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy your rest of your
Head.
time.
Oh, back to my head again. I love it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Your socks make a man so happy he's just burst into song. Just us. Yeah. Who are you, sir?
Well, I'm Rambino. Hopefully you've heard of me. If not, I'm at Rambino Roman Trails.
And who are you, sir?
I'm come along. I'm with Randy.
And Come Along is my hiking partner and has been for the last 7 trips. Anytime I can get out on the trail, he usually comes along with me.
Sounds like an appropriate name.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to tell you how he got his name.
Given by him.
He got his name because he gets to the top of the hill before me, because he's got a better climbing gear, and then he says, "Come along, Rambino, let's go."
Come on.
Is that the truth?
Well, yes, pretty much.
Sometimes
I was
there's
standing at
two
the top of
sides.
the hill and holler at him, but yeah, I do beat him to the top of the hill.
Well, it
pretty
started out, I'd say, "Hey, you want to come along on my hike?" And he goes, "Yep, I'll come." But now it's morphed into, "Come along, Rambino, we got to get up this hill."
You politely cheer him on.
often. Oh, I
probably.
do. I pull.
Yeah.
That's
He's a
absolutely
harder worker
correct.
than I do. He works harder in the matrix than I do, so he's got a better climbing gear. We're here at Trail Days just to hang out with the hiker community, because this is where the hiker community is, particularly the Appalachian Trail community, and this is where they all come. This is like an annual mecca for the Appalachian Trail hiker community. So, they're a little more laid back this year, because of, well, one thing is we've recently had the gas issue going on, and then also just because of, what went on in 2020. So it's a little more laid back, but nonetheless, it's really a neat gathering and just a good time to be with other people of like minds and other people that you just enjoy being around and you think like they do. And the thing about the trail community is it doesn't matter what walk of life you come from, rich, poor, homeless, what religion you are, it doesn't matter what you think about, what you look like, nobody cares. Man, woman, or beast, you're welcome here, and you all just get along and have a good time and got something in common, and that's a trail. And And so all conversations go from there. We chase a lot of rabbits, but we enjoy each other's company. And so that's one reason why I come to trail days, and one reason why I enjoy the hiker community so much.
I like what you do. So.
Well, thank you. I appreciate
you.
it. Yeah.
And thank you.
Yes, pleasure.
What a day. Man, oh man. Thank you, fellas.
All right. Well, that is all we got this week. Huck was here and come along, and as always, appreciate you, and we'll see you out here.
Yeah. It is the Miss Janet, one and only, stirring things up. All right, man.
Hi,
What's your name?
my name is Dean Justice. Just us and the experience.
The fire ceremony. Good morning, everybody. Huck here, walking down through Damascus, heading for some free pancakes. A beautiful, frosty, heavy dew kind of a night and morning. Watching the sun come up, the river down there, camped way back in Tent City. That is a goofy, goofy place. But there's pancakes ahead. I'm gonna find me those.
My name is Yukon, short for Yukon Cornelius, because a bunch of dudes that we were shotgunning beers with told me that I looked like the claymation version of Yukon Cornelius.
I'm Beasley, similarly named because I look like Pam Beasley from The Office. I know I'm out here because in my adult working life to this point, I just got so far away from anything that made me happy or even like in a working day, I got totally distracted from what was even healthy for me. So like the last 5 years I was working from home on my laptop, at first by myself, and then of course met this guy and moved in together. So, and he mostly worked from home too. So that was great. We always had each other, but I would wake up, roll over, pick up my laptop, and just be like that all day. And I forgot, when to drink water. I forgot when to go eat, and everything was falling by the wayside to work. And this was something that, to me, I thought, what better way? Like, all you have to do out here is pay attention to your body, know when to drink more water, know when to eat, just put one foot in front of the other and not be on anyone else's agenda or deadlines. And just, I'm looking for the peace that comes in between those footfalls, and just we haven't figured it out yet, but just whatever comes next after this, and how to make that look healthier than it did before.
But time to go. Nothing left to do now but hike on, and that's what I'm doing. Over there is the Virginia Creeper Trail. This is the Appalachian Trail. Whew. Back again for a little bit. Bikeless this time. Hey, good morning. So the Appalachian Trail runs along with the Creeper Trail for a bit here. We're back on Wheelie Bridge. Crash Bridge, maybe. Give you an idea. A little slower, less hot dogging this time around. And just like that, right past the Crash Bridge, back into the woods, as it should be. All right, Huck here at Lost Mountain Shelter. It's, I don't know, still in the morning. Come about 6 miles, I think, to get here. And taking a little break, eating up, maybe get some water and hike on. Should get into the Grayson Highlands today, so looking forward to that. All in all, time spent the last couple of days in Damascus was pretty fun. It was nice, but man, it's so nice to get back out here, back into the mountains again. Snacks and I have headed out of town yesterday and made it up into the woods and camped out at Saunders Shelter nearby there last night. It was pretty nice, quiet and peaceful and nice and cool, and made it up here. And craziness has seemed so far behind, but at night you could kind of hear the music from the Wicked Chicken there, kind of coming up through the mountains off in the distance, which is, I don't know, makes me appreciate being out here. There were thousands of people there, thousands of tents. And actually, when we were leaving town, one of the coolest things, ran into Quicksand and Huck. We went down, found it. They were all up in the crowds getting mobbed by people. And we all went down by the river. There was a nice shady little picnic table and hung out there for like an hour, just talking and enjoying each other's company. I suckered them in pretty good. We got to talking, and I was telling them about today, which was yesterday at the time. I said, man, it was so great. I got to meet these two hikers, just awesome guys, and Quicksand's leaning in and Hawk's leaning in. They're trying to think, who is this, And I was telling them, describing them, and nobody got it until I told them. I was like, it's you two guys. And they were like, oh. And that was probably one of the greatest moments I've had out here on the trail. Not the greatest natural wonders or whatever, but to hang out with those two guys, rope them in with one of my stories, it was crazy. It was crazy. And then I just happy to be down there and experience everything, all the craziness. A lot of crazy people running around in those woods around Damascus right now. But happy to be back up here and heading towards those next highlands. So, all in all, pretty happy Huck here. See y'all later. So one more thing about that trail days. I was just thinking, one of the best things about it, for me anyways, there was all the party and this and that, but get to run into, big old cow turd. Get to run into a whole bunch of people I haven't seen, and they're either ahead of me, like Legs, he's way up there. He came back for it. Or people that were behind. There's a couple I haven't seen since mile 20, I think was the last time I saw them. And it was awesome getting to see all those folks. And then some of the people I look up to, Quicksand and Hawk, and And Rambino, man, that dude is cool. Oh, we gotta hop over another little fence here. Oh. But all in all, it was a good time. It's a great chance to see all these other people out here hiking. I got a whole lot of interviews with a bunch of folks. And so I'll probably just share some of those interviews in the next video here that I'm making. And to Rambino, thanks, man. That just blew me away. So, well, the trail continues back there. That's about all I got for trail days. Pretty fun little town, Damascus. It was nice to rest up there and great to see so many people. But being as I'm not a young man, all that partying all night long and chasing pink elephants in the woods around the fire, and that's not for me. But if you do like people watching, it's a pretty good place to be. But this here is where I need to be. Happy Huck hiking on. Well, hope you enjoyed this video. Just got to share a lot of cool stories from a lot of cool people, and hope y'all liked it. But I'm gonna get back to hiking. I'll catch up with y'all in the Highlands, Grayson Highlands. See y'all later. Happy hiking.